What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Doctor Who review, and yes, again, it is a very late one. Surprisingly, through this whole lockdown of the countries, I've been actually quite busy, obviously trying to stay active as much as possible. And yeah, I've just been really busy, so I haven't really had time to do any reviews, which is kind of weird, as you would feel like I would have more time, but I've had a lot of college work sent to me, which has been a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm taking a gap year next year, so there should be a few more videos out for you guys. But back to the review. Today we are doing the review of the Ascension of the Cybermen. And overall, I actually really did like this episode, guys. Yeah, there's a few points that I didn't like, but they're only little nitpicks. But overall, this was a fantastic first part episode. By now, you have all seen season 12, and I will do a video wrapping it all up. But yeah, knowing the things in this episode, which I wouldn't have known if it was just this episode on its own, it kind of downs the episode for a bit, but we won't get into that. We're going to think of this episode as its own episode, as the first parter, assuming I haven't watched the second part. So firstly, oh my word, this whole starting scene was absolutely fantastic, with the whole Cyberman head in space going into the titles. I thought that was just really clever and really cool, so I did like that aspect. Just before I get into any more points, this is going to be a quicker review than the previous ones, just because I haven't seen the episode in a very long time. Don't really want to rewatch it. But you'll find that out next video of the next part 2 of these series finale. So yeah, overall the cast once again was fantastic. Jodie Whittaker, she is growing on me as a Doctor. 3 companions were pretty decent as well. It's all you can say about it. They're just decent. They weren't great, but they were decent. I did like Ryan in this episode a bit more. He seemed to be a bit more adventurous. He went with the Doctor, split up from Yaz and Ryan. Yaz and Graham. And yeah, just overall, I really did like Ryan with the Doctor and that kind of aspect between them two. So that was pretty cool, yeah. And really did like it. Their whole chemistry again is fantastic. Fortunately, I feel like it's coming to an end soon, but yeah, we'll get into that when the next episode arrives. We had the kind of subcast as well. God knows what their names are. I cannot remember them. That's not because they were dull characters. I actually really did like the characters. This one, especially on your screen right now, really great chemistry with Graham, and I thought a nice addition maybe to the TARDIS team, or maybe to crop up again. I doubt she will, to be honest, but she kind of reminded Graham of Grace, I think, with the whole flirty aspect, so that was cool. And overall, she was quite a strong, powerful female character, and yeah, just had a presence on screen. I don't know what it was about her, but there was something about her I really did like. Also, oh my word, the Cybermen. I am in love with the Cybermen design. It kind of mashes up the Nightmare in Silver Cybermen with classic Cybermen with a modern kind of, I don't know what, not military, Roman Viking look with this whole spikes on the shoulders. I really do love it. It could be one of my favourite Cyberman designs. I will like to see the Cyberman design back again. The whole helmet piece is probably the best part for me. I really like how it integrates the new Who and the classic Who. And you still have the kind of arc reactor, which I am a fan of. I know a lot of people are, but I don't mind it. And yeah, just overall fantastic Cyberman design. Looks really modern, really clean, and just really pleased to see the Cyberman back on our screens once again. Now we're going to get into just a little meb thing. These flying cyberhead things. Not too quite sure what they were. Were they necessary? Not really. But they were quite scary at points. It was kind of like the Pandorica Opens episode where you have the whole skull opening up. I didn't mind them. A lot of people said they were silly. Yes, they're silly, but I didn't mind them in the episode. I have a little nitpick with them though, but we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, overall didn't mind them. They kind of posed a threat. The Cybermen though did seem quite weak in this episode, in the sense of they were just shooting and missing constantly. I do want to see more characters die. I don't know why Doctor Who don't do that. But yeah, of course, Master back, we expected this, and what an entrance, may I say, at the end of the episode, coming through the portal from Gallifrey. Really did like his whole character at the end there. He just crops up all funny, la-di-da, and so excited, it seems, to show the Doctor what he's been planning. Then we did get, now we get into the not so great things, and it's got to be starting with this Irish Scottish, I don't even know. This really broke the episode up for me in making it one of the best of series, or making it the best of series 12. It was really slowing down the whole episode, and in a series finale's episodes, I want to see action, 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 and this really killed it for me. Half of the time you don't know what's going on. Obviously it's solved, I guess, in the final episode, but no one knew what this was, and it was just confusing as hell, and didn't really need it at all in this episode, really. It was just a time waster, really. Just a very, very small nitpick, a little final nitpick, has to be the use of the new series Cyberman Design. Why couldn't they use the Nightmare and Silver design? I have no idea. I hate that they keep bringing these Cybermen back. They are my all-time favourite Cyberman design, don't get me wrong, but we're finished with them. We've had a new design past that, and it seems like they want to bury the Nightmare and Silver Cybermen like they do with the Paradigm Daleks. It's great to see them back, but I don't want them back. I'm sorry. I hope they come back, but not now. I want them to come back in future Doctors, not now. But we had the whole Cyberman from the previous episode back again, which was really cool to see. And yeah, that is pretty much it. All I can remember from this episode. I need to rewatch it. I've only watched it once. But I will rewatch the whole of season 12 before I give my final thoughts on the series. So thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry it's late. Again, I'll be getting the next episode out very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.